It was disclosed at a meeting between Governor Emmanuel and the flag officer commanding Eastern Naval Command, Rear Admiral Victor Adedipe. Government House correspondent Clement Waikwi has the story.
Early this year, plying the waterways of Ikodabasi, Ibono, Ibaka, and Itu was a nightmare for traders and fishermen due to activities of sea pirates. The cooperation and support of the Akwa Ibom State government, however, aided the Nigerian Navy to stem the tide of piracy, oil bunkering, and other marine-related criminalities. Such support, according to Governor Emmanuel, will be sustained as security agencies remain major partners of the state government in its industrialization drive.
What the government does is to put infrastructure, and we take care of the road itself. That's our key role in the way we put the infrastructure on ground, the area results, economy, everything. They have to actually take up on the
For the flag officer commanding Eastern Naval Command, Rear Admiral Victor Adedipe, the increased presence of the Nigerian Navy on the waterways of Akwa Ibom State is still needed, and provision of 2 additional gunboats for them will go a long way in achieving zero crime rate in the areas. He announced that the Nigerian Navy Military School, Ekparakwa, will commence full academic activities by September this year.
We have decided to start the Nigerian Navy Military School next month. The facilities I saw at the model school are quite impressive.
Rear Admiral Victor Adedipe was in Akwa Ibom State as part of his familiarization tour of states under the Eastern Naval Command. From the Executive Chambers, Governor's Office, Uyo, Clement Barikui, NTA News.
The Directorate of Information and Communications Technology, University of Uyo, is organizing an intensive ICT training for senior secondary school students and secondary school leavers for the 2017 holiday period. A statement by the Registrar and Secretary to Senate, Mr. Nyedi Abasudofia, indicates that the training program will commence from Monday, August 7, 2017 to September 8, 2017 and will cover Cisco IT essentials, internet surfing, and office productivity tools. The release requests interested persons to pay 1,000 naira only for the collection of registration forms at the Union Microfinance Bank town campus of the institution. Completed registration forms should also be returned at the PTDF ICT Center town campus where the training will take place. Similarly, the University of Uyo has announced the commencement of the 2017 sandwich program for students of the School of Continuing Education. A statement signed by the Registrar and Secretary to Senate, Mr. Nyedi Abasudofia, indicates that the program commenced on Monday, July 31, 2017. Consequently, all students of the program are enjoined to ensure the completion of their registration and documentation processes immediately. According to the statement, lectures had commenced effectively on Monday, July 31, 2017. A 21-year-old Eden Moses Eden with an abnormal facial growth is appealing to government, corporate organizations, and public-spirited individuals for financial assistance to undergo plastic surgery. Wisdom Jacob reports that the boy who was at the NTA Channel 12 Uyo premises to solicit for assistance says the growth started right from his childhood. The pictures in this report may be disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Edem Moses Edem, who says he is an orphan, is a native of Ikodobong Ediono in Ibesikpo Sultan local government area. Narrating his ordeal, Edem say this facial growth started when he was about 2 years old and has continued to enlarge as time goes. Although he did not come along with doctor's report to the NTA, the young man stated that he has visited different hospitals and has done series of tests, and the final solution, according to medical practitioners, is plastic surgery. According to him, the plastic surgery is billed for 5 million naira. He therefore solicits for financial assistance. Edem Moses said them added that due to the facial growth with its attendant effect, he has dropped out of school and all his finances spent on remedial treatment. For any assistance, Edem Moses can be reached on the number 081 47 42 5477. In Uyo, Wisdom Jacob, NTA News.
Christians have been encouraged to reposition themselves as God wants them to be, so they can manifest the wisdom of God. Apostle Mfon Peter Bat gave the charge during the NTA Chapel Fellowship to mark the first Wednesday in the month of August. Amen. Dixon completes the story.
The management and staff of NTA gathered to thank God and also mark the first Wednesday in the month of August. Preaching on the theme, "The Power That Is Given to Me," Apostle Fanbasi encouraged all to have a closer relationship with God, so that God will set them up to sit with Jesus in the heavenly places. He also encouraged them to make use of the power that God has really given, so they will overcome principality and powers in high places.
The wisdom of God must be made known to the principalities and powers by you. So when things are happening with you, realize that you have far more power to control that thing than all of that business. What is afflicting me?
The service featured prayers and praises. Some worshippers say the service was impactful and encouraging.
Service is awesome because it is a charge to everyone that partook in that service that we should know who we are in Christ. The man of God came just to remind us of the fact that God has given us power to rule and not to be afraid of the enemy.
I want to thank God for the lessons, and I really want to say that I have been blessed.
The NTA Fellowship holds every Wednesday of every week. In Uyo, Dixon, NTA News.
And on our entertainment news segment, let's join Jenny Bassi for more updates on entertainment news.
Hello, welcome to Entertainment News. Tonight we're going to bring you two musical stars who have made it very big in the music industry. Let's watch. Black Diamond Entertainment boss Wande Cole returns with a new joint effort titled Iskaba, featuring UK-based DJ Tunes and produced by Spells.
Oh no, girl, you make me colo. Oh no, girl, you make me colo. Shaking the ass like colo, sweetie money like colo. Make me colo.
on March 13, 1989 in Abia State, Yemi Eberechi Alade is an award-winning Nigerian Afropop and R&B artist, songwriter, composer, actress, and entertainer. She is popularly referred to as Gengen Babe and the Yoruba Igbo girl by virtue of her electrifying stagecraft music, edgy and unmatched style. Yemi Alade has won numerous awards and competitions like the Peak Talent Show in 2009, which gave her the platform to launch her mainstream musical career. The songstress started making music professionally in 2005 under the supervision of Bayo Omosori, and later went on to win the maiden edition of the Peak Talent Show in 2009. Yemi Alade has performed across the globe, sharing the stage and songs with both international and local acts. If you like me, you go baby Ferrari. If you like me, you go baby Ferrari. Look who has wasting my money, they put down. If you want it, you go spend it to top down. Cause I love you, no you. When Yemi Alade released the music video Journey, it gained over 800,000 YouTube views in 2 months, making Journey an international smash hit. Superstar singer Yemi Alade is Africa's biggest female music star, and she continues to maintain her relevance across the African continent with her music and art. That's the size of our entertainment news this week. Join us again same time next week on the same station. For me, it's goodbye.
And in sports news, the Super Eagles coach Gennard Roy is set to release a list of players that will play the crucial 2018 World Cup qualifier against Cameroon in September. Top on the list of players that will be recalled to the national team are Obatemi Martins and Odion Igalo. John Paul Alumina reports on these and other sports stories.
Chinese-based Super Eagles striker Odion Igalo is set to return to Super Eagles squad ahead of the 2018 Crucial World Cup qualifier against the indomitable Lions of Cameroon after he was left out of the game against South Africa in Uyo. The 28-year-old Igalo had been in a fine form for his Chinese club as he has scored 6 goals in his last 5 matches and a total of 8 goals in 17 appearances. Meanwhile, Super Eagles coach Gennard Roy says he will prosecute the game against Cameroon with mostly foreign-based players because they are better tactically compared to their home-based counterparts. Roy told journalists in Kano that he will present a strong squad that will beat Cameroon on September 1 in Uyo. As the Nigerian Professional Football League heads to the last 6 matches, the chairman of Akwa United, Paul Bassi, has come out to say they cannot continue the league without their 4 players in Super Eagles camp in Kano. He said many of his players are injured, while Moses Ebie and Christian Piagbara have traveled abroad for proverbial trial, which has made it difficult for them to work without the 4 players invited for Championship of African Nations qualifier. With a great chance of going continental, Paul Bassi said any attempt to deprive him of his players at such a crucial time as now will mean working against the aspirations of the club and the people of Akwa Ibom State. Akwa United will travel to Djibouti to confront Sunshine Stars of Akure on Sunday. In a later development, World Athletic Governing Body, the International Association of Athletics Federation, IAAF, is looking into the circumstances leading to the delay by the British High Commission in issuing entry visas to athletes and officials of Team Nigeria scheduled to feature at the London 2017 Senior Athletics Championship. The competition will run from Thursday, August 4 to 13, 2017. Top Nigerian sprinter Blessing Okagbere has arrived London for the championship. For sports updates, John Paul Alumon, NTA News.
The weather forecast for today, Thursday, August 3, 2017, indicates that the morning period will be cloudy at 29 degrees Celsius. The afternoon period will be cloudy at 25 degrees Celsius, while the evening period will also be cloudy at 23 degrees Celsius. And that's the AM News. We sincerely thank you for watching, but do not forget that security is everyone's business. Report every suspicious movement to the security agents. And that's AM News. We sincerely thank you for watching. Join us again at 7:30 later this evening for another package. Good morning.